Why, hello there, my name is Freckers, and welcome back to Let's Play Letters to Babylon. Pretty much not much to say, just keep going through the letters. So, schedule, still nothing. Ian, Chris, no letter from you for a bit, but I figure they're keeping you super busy this last week. That's okay. I'll see you very soon. Your bus ticket is in the envelope. It should be good for the whole day on the 20th. I think there are 3 or 4 buses that run that day. Love, Ian. Put away. Tear the ticket in half. Thursday. Day 35. Daily schedule. Ta-da! 21st. Oh, because I was supposed to take the bus yesterday. Read the schedule. Dr. Bailey. As patient enters this final week of treatment, have increased number of assignments and meetings with therapist and myself. Patient's father insists upon patient moving in with him upon discharge. Patient seems to be warming up to this idea. No change in medication. Bill. Told by patient, note payment of $10.30 has been made to behavioral hospital, ensuring further 7 days of inpatient treatment, as well as various charges associated therein. Arrangements have been made to discharge on the 27th. I only owe $1,200 apparently. Saturday. Oh, I don't even have my headphones on. It's probably still silent, though, so. Yep, still silent. Read the schedule. Put away. Sunday. 38. Read the schedule. Talk to Rick. Look at you, you're making some big changes, and that's great. I'm not going to bore you with a silly letter. Let's just play a few rounds of Crazy Eights before you head off into the wild. Rick. Monday. 39. Daily schedule. Letter from Dad. Chris, everything is set up in your old bedroom. Good job already getting those college applications lined up, every little step. Talked to Ron, the guy who runs the grocery store on Knox, when I was in there the other day. He's Jack's dad. Remember? You and Jack used to be such close friends in elementary school. He's in grad school now, can you believe it? And engaged. Anyway, Ron said he's looking for cashiers and said you could definitely apply. He seemed to remember you. I'm looking forward to having you back home. See you in a few days. Love, Dad. Can't reply to that one. September 25th, day 40. Read the schedule. Talk to Dr. Bailey. Patient leaves 27th of September, this Thursday. Though progress during this past week has been incredibly encouraging, further inpatient treatment is recommended, but not financially feasible. Further. Suggestion several outpatient treatment centers in Indianapolis for patient to contact. Father's home seems to be the safest place for patient, as the details that patient has shared about Ian have been startling. Suggested that patient contact police, but patient seems reluctant. Prescriptions for 3 months of SSRI and anti-anxiety have been provided. We'll submit a final report before discharge on 27th September. Oops. Put away. Day 41. Daily schedule. I'm still in the facility. Thought I was leaving. I guess I'm leaving today. Day 42. Life, the universe, and everything. 42. Last day of treatment. Folder with the words discharge information in bold yellow sits on the bedside table. Report. Patient Chris Perth, discharged 27 September 2007, against physician's recommendation, into the care of the patient's father. Prescriptions fluoxetine and diazepam. Further outpatient psychiatric therapy, strongly recommended. Patient has been provided with a list of recommended therapists. In Indianapolis, patient presents a probable risk of further self-harm. Given the severity of injuries upon admission, patient is strongly advised against alcohol use, as well as any other non-prescribed medications. A bill. Do-do-do. Da-da-da. Ba-ba-da. So much monies. Good gracious. Additional charges, $2,300. That's not too bad, I guess. Oh god, that's too much. Why? Final payment of $10,300 insured patient insured treatment until the 27th of September. Patient is hereby discharged and no further bills will be sent. Final statement will be mailed, but no further payments are required. And now we have music again. Dot. 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 Letters to Babylon. Well, it seems to be the end of it. By Brackett. Brackett. Zach Sanford. Oh no. Messing up everything. Dang it. All green. Do I click it? All over again. What does that mean? August 16th. Day 0. Because you are not safe. Okay. Because you were not safe. I didn't see that last time. I don't know if it's repeating or what. It's different music. I thought it was over. It is the same, isn't it? Seems exactly the same. He did this to you. Did he? Wondering, I'm trying to figure this all out. Did I do it wrong? This the same. Okay, so far it's almost exactly the same. I've been doing the antisocial route, so I ignored the first letter that Ian sent, and this is what he sent back. I'm really starting to get worried. Are they not letting you get letters? Are you in some sort of solitary confinement, or are you just not answering me? Please write me back, or if they let you call people, give me a call or something. Please, Ian. Ian. Adina. So I'm gonna just throw away letters and see where that leads me. And I guess I'm gonna throw away Dad's letters too. Why not? Let's see what happens. Dear Chris, are you okay? Like, are you really okay? I'm starting to get scared that something happened to you, or maybe they've done something to you. They don't do any of that one flew over the cuckoo's nest crap to people nowadays, right? I know you might be mad at me, and I don't really understand why, but can we at least talk about it? Please write back. Love, Ian. Throw away. Everything else is, like, the same. Like, all the other letters so far have been exactly the same. So, I'm just gonna ignore all of my network and just disappear, I suppose. Break all ties. I mean, it repeated. It had to repeat for a reason. Schedule, letter from Dad. Just wish that you write back. Throw away. Another letter from Ian. Dear Chris, are you actually ignoring me? I've asked everyone if they've heard from you, but they don't seem to want to talk to me. What's going on? Please, get back to me, Ian. P.S. I threw out that green blanket. I couldn't get all the stains out of it. Throw away. Keep on trucking, keep ignoring him, I guess. Schedule, put away. I mean, I think you really do need to have the communication with your dad in this game, but because you need the extra treatment, I suppose. Schedule, and you need a safe place to go. So I don't know. Self-harm precautions have been lifted, but I have advised the nurse tech staff to remain nearby while patient is in the restroom. Read the bill. So much monies. Letter from Dad. I can't believe you still won't contact me. I don't know what is getting on with you, but you need to figure it out. You're nearly 24. Get it together, Dad. Not being helpful. Read the schedule. Note from Rick. I could tell from the first time I saw you back here that there was something different about you. You didn't even recognize me the first weekend, remember? I can see a bit of the light that I remember coming back into your eyes, though. It's definitely there. You still got some Spitfire in you, don't you? Chris, I called the hospital and they said they couldn't give me any information about you. Something about patient confidentiality or some of shit. And they said that I wasn't on the list to visit you or call you. I could have called you? I could have visited? You told me that neither of those things were allowed. You fucking liar. Why would you lie about that? What could I have done that would make you do that? And Kelly has been spreading some shit about me that I don't like, and she says it came from you. Get back to me now. No. I refuse. You can't make me do shit. Patient continues to refuse medication despite alternative prescriptions, blaming side effects. Patient is withdrawn, barely participates in group activities. Nurse techs reported a confrontation with a fellow patient from a previous treatment. Advised to keep the two separated as much as possible. Will address in further therapy, suggested family therapy with Ian and with patient's father. No. schedule. Larissa, have you been getting enough sleep lately? The overnight nurse techs have told me that you're usually up until 2 or 3 in the morning. That's not good. You need to be getting a good amount of sleep. Lack of sleep can increase anxiety and worsen depression. You know this. Talk to your doctor if you think you might need a sleeping aid. Uh-oh. Chris, still silence from you. You're doing this on purpose. I'm not writing with my name on the envelopes anymore. You might make them block my mail or something. You need to talk to me. I've been covering your bases back here, and I understand you're probably going through a lot, but that's no excuse. You need to talk to me, Ian. P.S. Your dad called me. Did you ask him to do that? Did you tell him what to say? Because the sudden care about your well-being seems out of nowhere. And no, I won't listen to him. He doesn't get to tell me to stay away from you. What if I tell you to stay away from me, huh? Huh? Read the schedule. Letter from Dad. Chris, this is absurd. Get in contact with me. No. I didn't even have the option to reply. Just throw it away. The daily schedule. Dr. Bailey's report and a bill. Schedule. Do the things. Bailey's report. Patient refusing all medication will not participate in group activities. Assigned a nurse tech to constant supervision of patient due to increased belligerence and episodes of emotional turbulence. Patient claims to have suggested therapy to both partner and father, but doesn't seem to think either will accept. Prescribed supplemental antidepressant and anti-anxiety. Doubt that the patient will take it. Due to patient's insurance policy, discharge is scheduled despite all recommendation from medical staff. Patient says there are no other financial options to fund treatment. I'm genuinely worried about Chris. Michael Bailey, MD. Put away. Read the bill. Still covering all my stuff. Thank you, insurance. Schedule, put away, read the note. She's sorry. Read from Ian. Still nothing. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you and whatever weird sense of entitlement you have because you're getting help. We all have lives, you know, and they don't stop when you decide to swallow a bunch of pills and cut yourself up. Why did you even do that? Kelly won't tell me after she took you to the ER. All she would say is Chris needs space, Chris is in bad shape, and you don't want to see Chris this way. I tried to get to you in the ER, but they wouldn't let me in because I'm not immediate family or some shit like that. When you were gone, poof, off to Indiana. Or then you were gone. Off to Babylon. What, were you running away from me? Write me back. Go away. Throw away. Patient seems distraught, terrified even, despite the words to the contrary. Patient refuses even now to discuss events of the 15th of August. Patient continues to refuse medication and has stopped attending group activities. General mood seems despondent, distant, hopeless. I strongly oppose patient's discharge. Michael Bailey, MD. Letter from Dad. If you're going back to Kansas City, don't expect to hear from me. Whatever grudge you seem to have against me, you can deal with it by yourself or with that guy. You're being incredibly stupid. You know that? Next time I see you, if this ever happens, don't expect a happy welcome. Throw away or keep? Keep is a new option. I've been throwing them all away. I'll throw this one away too. Just for the sake of gameplay. Oops. Damn it. Okay. Oh. Read the schedule. Read from Ian. Chris, do you even remember that night? How much of a little bitch you were being the whole time? I should have known that this was just some half-baked, half-thought-out cry for attention, but really, do you even remember that night? You hit me and said, no, you're drunk. You were drunk too, and you gave in pretty damn quick. We've been together for 2 years, and you don't get to say no to me like that. I get to say no whenever the hell I want. To me, like that. I've earned more than that dealing with your bullshit all the time, and you didn't get to fight. you didn't fight back after that, so you didn't mean it. You're fucking lying to them, and if you say I did anything to hurt you, you're just trying to make it seem like you meant it so you have an excuse. Besides, look at what you did to yourself that night. Kelly and the paramedics told you that you look like Christ. You did such a number on yourself. If you need to excuse an excuse to hurt yourself, I won't be it. Admit that this is all... Admit that you did this all to yourself, and that I had nothing to do with it. Fucking right back. You may be pathetic, but maybe you still have a heart. Throw away. Throw away all the things. Last day of treatment. Folder with patient discharge. Open folder. Bailey's report. Patient is leaving treatment against all medical and psychiatric advice. Patient has very high likelihood of further self-harm. Patient made very little progress in treatment, reluctant to open up about anything. If possible, I would detain patient, but there's no immediate threat to others, and threat to patient's self is only conjecture. Without a clear idea of what actually happened on 15th of August, I cannot appeal to the court for mandatory hospitalization. Patient does not have a living situation in place, has been given information on several shelters in the area for temporary housing. Prescriptions have been written for patient to fill at any pharmacy. Fluoxetine, diazepam, and alprazolam. Further outpatient treatment strongly recommended. Patient has been provided with a list of providers in the area that specialize in anxiety and depression. Patient strongly advised against any alcohol or non-prescription drug use. Michael Bailey, MD, and note is attached to letter. Chris, I don't tend to write I don't tend to write patients' personal notes, but this was an exception. I am very, very worried about you. Everything about your behavior here suggests that you came from an incredibly unsafe situation, and even if you are going to live in a shelter at the time being, I think that you will be safer than back in Kansas City. I don't know what happened to you, but I can make a fair guess. It is not your fault. Whatever you feel, whatever you're told, it is not your fault. You have my card, you have my phone number, you have my email. Contact me at any time. You're a good kid, Chris. Don't let whatever happened get the best of you. Keep it. And the final bill. So many monies. More monies. All the monies. Only $800. That's not too bad. Total owed by patient, none. Yay! See, that's the startup music, but the other music wasn't. Like, it was a little happier. All green. All over again. Oh, I can't click it this time. Oh. I guess I didn't click it last time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that there. If there is another option, just let me know. I'll try and get to it, but for now it just seems pretty much the same. That was a lot of cuts, I'm sorry. But you had to see the other ending, I suppose. Didn't seem like much. Hopefully none of you live in an abusive situation, and if you do, try your best to get help. I know that it's really tough. It's not so easy as just leave them. I know there's other option or other factors that make that not an easy option, but try your best to get help. There are people out there that do care, and man, self-harm is another big thing that it hits close to home. I used to do it myself, but I've been clean for a few years, and there are other ways to do it. There are other outlets, but I know that sometimes it feels like that's all there is. Again, seek help. It's really hard to do, I know that, but it does get better. Eventually. You just have to find it in yourself to go that direction, to actually want to get help. Because I know when you're in that hole, it's tough. It feels like no one likes you, no one wants you around, but there are so many people there that you have called friends at one point that are still your friends, even if you feel like you're just an annoyance. You're not. They are there for you. If they say, "Hey, you're not annoying," they do mean it. Don't do that to yourself. So, thank you for joining me. Check out the annotations for other videos that I've done. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video, and my freckly face is out of here. Bye! Your cat has found 2,000 monies! Okay, good kitty. Love you, kitty. Look at all the love that kitty has for me. I love you too, kitty. Go find me more money. What is that noise? Oh my god. I guess that guy fell and just kept going. Now I've got a ladder. What the hell was that?